What's up, guys? So we are on our last day of our Maldives trip, and I just wanted to come on and just talk about it a little bit more, why everything is fresh on my mind. So I'm off in the cut because it was too sunny up there, too bright over there. So I'm completely off in the cut, and I got greenery over here, greenery over here, and hopefully you guys can see the beautiful ocean in the back. But if not, you guys can hear it. So I want to talk about some things that I observed while I was here in the Maldives. So it's completely beautiful here at this specific resort, and each resort is way different. And so I on purpose, I stayed in three different categories of rooms so that when I send you guys back here, I know exactly, where to position you guys, or if you guys had a question about each of the different, rooms, I could, let you know specifically about each one of them. And so what I noticed here in the Maldives is that, there's like an open concept, like, the bathrooms, like for the beach villa, it's like an outside spa feel, but it's like blocked in, it's like 10 feet tall, a 10 feet tall, security wall, so no one can get over it, but it's like an outside concept. Even in the water bungalow that we actually stayed in, some of the windows were kind of like open. There, no one can like technically reach them, but the windows were like open up top, and and then I'm staying here in the deluxe room, and then I also noticed that in the restroom, maybe about 10 feet high, same thing. There's windows in the bathroom that are open. I mean, they can be closed, but they can also be reopened. And so for me, like they kind of said, let me, come on and explain some stuff to you guys. So there's an open concept here, and even for the doors. Now the room doors, they have locks on them. What I did notice that there are no actual chains on the doors. The outside doors. Now the doors that connected to maybe the beach or the pool area, or the if you have an over the water bungalow, what I did notice is that those doors came together and they were held together by a chain. And so that's your typical chain that you would notice that you would have inside your home on your door if you have one of those chains. And so it's one of those. And then at the bottom, they have the deadbolt locks that go down. And so I service a lot of women with children, and so even with my daughter, I'm always extra cautious about things. And so that's what I wanted to come on and talk about. We're getting ready to go to the beach after this, so I have my swimwear on up under here. But that was one of the things that I want to come on and talk about. So if you are a mom and you're traveling out here to the Maldives with kids, or if you're a single woman and you want to feel extra safe, I highly recommend some things like this. Like I just simply purchased these online, and so being that their locks here are a bit different, kids can technically reach those locks. They can reach those locks, and I mean, they can reach the lock. So, you just have to put extra steps into place to, ensure that, your kids, your kids. Okay. And so me personally, I always carry these with me. And so this is just basically a chime, and it's by GE, and you pull it apart and it does that. Or, you can switch it to the alarm mode. Okay. And so this is what I use personally. So when I saw those, saw that the locks near the beach, the locks that was connecting to the beach or connecting to the pool, that it wasn't as secure. I mean, it was secure, but we're talking about kids, so I wanted like locked down like Fort Knox. So I use these on the door, and so I have several pairs of those, and so I connected those to the doors, and even the room doors. And so coming into your villa, there's no actual latch on the door like we have in the United States. There would usually be a latch. There's no latch on the door. And then what I also noticed was that even I have this. This is like a door jamb. The doors here, they're different. They open going out. So if you're on the inside of the room, you just twist the lock. I mean, twist the thing, and you push the door open on some of them. And then even on the ones that do work just like normal, like, you know, here in the States, the door jambs don't fit. So, you know, that's another thing to keep in mind too, you know, and, you know, nothing, I can't say that, you know, anything, you know, is going to happen or whatever, but I'm always that person, you know, I'm always, you know, thinking one step ahead or thinking about, you know, what if, and, you know, I just always like to have my room locked down like Fort Knox. And if your mom, you kind of, you know, probably already understand. And then so this here, I use this as well. And then so this is like another type of door jam. And so you know, if you turn it on and if the door is open, you know, it'll kind of go off. And so kids, you know, they may not know to take this off, or somebody's opening the door, you know, they won't know that it's there and it will go off. So that was, you know, that was something that, you know, I did notice. The open concept, you know, the doors, you know, are, you know, not locked down like Fort Knox, like I would think. I mean, can someone get in, you know, get in? Probably not with how it's locked down. Like, you know, we're here in the beach villa and, you know, there's locks at the bottom of the floor. There's a chain. There's no way that someone can get in. But if you actually have kids, maybe the kids could technically get out. So you need to think about, you know, what safety measures that you're going to, you know, put into place to, you know, protect, you know, your kids like no other. So I would think about that. But something else that I noticed here, there was no towels. I'm not towels. There were no rags or washcloths here in the Maldives. When we were staying in our upper categories, maybe there were, you know, those were like hand rags, you know, the ones that you dry your hand with. Maybe there were some of those, but there were no like real legit you know, wash rags. And so we always bring body scrubbers and stuff with us, but you know, some people may be depending on, you know, having that stuff here at the resort. So if you're coming here to the Maldives, or better yet, you know, even Dubai, you know, sometimes depending on the resort that you stay in, sometimes there may not be any washcloths in those specific resorts. So just bring yours just in case. Other than that, everything here is beautiful. You know, we're staying at a resort that does full board. So that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so I technically wouldn't have had to spend any more money if I, you know, didn't want to. But, you know, we did a few excursions, we did photos and stuff like that. So I'm out here playing in the sand. It's like it's the good sand. But you don't have to spend a ton of money here while you're at the resort. The food, when it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner full board, it's kind of like buffet style. And so breakfast, buffet, lunch, dinner, and breakfast. And it's all delicious to me, if you ask me. And, you know, I'm a foodie. I'm trying to think of what else can I tell you. I don't know, just bring your hats. It's hot right now. Hopefully you guys can see me. I can, you know, it's outside and so, you know, it's bright, so I can barely, you know, see myself in the camera, but hopefully you guys can see me. So bring your sun hats, bring those sundresses, bring those shades, honey. You're gonna need them. It's hot here in the Maldives, but it is so very beautiful, you guys. I'm really trying to think of some other things that I really think that that's it. Like, you know, the locals are so very nice here. Everybody is just so super sweet here in the Maldives. And don't forget about when you're coming through that airport, that wait is going to be really, really long. But if you have small children, let's call them children that, you know, are 10 years and under, you probably can get through the line that has that's labeled business/first class. So remember that. I think that's it. I just wanted to come on while I actually remembered this stuff about, you know, the locks and stuff on the doors and how they're different than what's there in the States. Would I like a chain on my door? Yeah, you know, I would. Would I like higher chains in the rooms? Yeah, I would, you know, but then, you know, Maldives is like, you know, kind of like a honeymoon destination, you know. Families come here a lot of times, but, you know, I don't know, you know, that's just me. But so, you know, since they don't have the locks where, you know, I would like them, you know, I just put my extra, you know, extra step in security there so that, you know, I know that everything so I can sleep sound at night. How about that? So maybe some of you moms are not, concerned, or some of you women are not concerned, but that's just me and how my thinking is. I kind of always, try to, think across the what ifs and kind of be prepared, for the what ifs. But other than that, it is absolutely beautiful here. We leave in the morning, nothing has happened. Like, I have had zero problems while I was here in the Maldives. And I kind of expected that. The staff knew that we were coming, and, they kind of rolled out the red carpet for us. And, we're getting personalized assistance, going here and going there and, finding our way around. It's really, really beautiful. And I love the culture here, and I cannot wait to come back on our next group trip. So if you guys have any additional questions about the Maldives, just shoot me a text message, 813-GO-1-FLY-2. And if you guys want to email me, you can email me at info@mommyandwetravels.com. And so until our very next video, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.